Telltale Definitive series. We're gonna go through all the seasons, and including the DLC for season one, and then the Michonne side series, and the heart wrenching final season. But that's gonna take a while, so we'll get through it episode by episode. So some of the new stuff that's in this re-release is the art style. They call it, I think it's comic black or graphic black or something like that. So it's really supposed to accentuate like where the water hits the edge of the pond or area that is right there. You can see kind of a darker barrier, where it hits. But anyway, let's get started with episode 1 of season 1.
Well, I reckon you didn't do it then.
Why do you say that?
You know, I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many. Usually it's about now I get the, I didn't do it.
Every time?
Every time. Followed your case a little bit, you being a Macon boy and all.
You're from Macon, then?
Yep, came up to Atlanta to be a city cop in the 70s. I always wanted to work a murder case, like that senatorial mess you got yourself mixed up in, with all due respect. A real shame, that is. Hell, the whole family used to be regulars at your folks' drugstore right in downtown. Still there?
Sure is.
Good.
Any of that seem important to you?
All of it, but that box never shuts up. Sit in this seat and pay too much attention and you'll drive yourself crazy. I got a nephew up at UGA. You teach there long?
Going on my 6th year.
You meet your wife in Athens? You want to know how I see it?
Sure.
Regardless, could be you just married the wrong woman. You'll have to learn to stop worrying about things you can't control. I'm driving this man once. He was the worst one. He wouldn't stop going on about how he didn't do it. He was an older fella, big soft eyes behind a pair of smart folk glasses, and he just wailing back there. Says it wasn't him, crying and snotting all over right where you're sitting.
Officers are available for incoming 217.
Then before long, he starts kicking the back of the seat like a fussy baby on an airplane. And I tell him he's got to stop, but that's government property, and I'll be forced to zap him otherwise. So he stops, and having exhausted all his options, he starts crying out for his mama. Mama, it's all a big mistake. It wasn't me.
So did he do it?
They caught the fucker red-handed, stabbing his wife, cutting her up as the boys came through the door. He sits in my car screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself. It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life is over. Oh, I got another good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing and a bit more hilarious, if I do say so.
Fucking drive!
This other time...
Hey, Luciana. Yeah, so far so good. Had a little technical hiccup about a second ago. Was about a minute into the game, and the game decided to crash, but other than that, so far so good.
Oh, shit. Thirsty.
It would only happen to me.
Fuck. My leg.
Alright.
Where the hell did he have his gun out?
Now, it's been a while
Hey!
since I've played
Hey, officer!
this.
Are you alright? I'm still cuffed back here.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Let's see if we can... Definitely does look a lot different than the old PS3 days, that's for sure.
Officer? Shit.
That'd be something I would do. I would drop it right by his mouth. You know, this is fine. That would definitely be my reaction.
Officer? Holy shit! Get away from me!
Let's see.
Where the hell are you? Shit. Don't make me do this!
Alright, 10 minutes in, we killed our first zombie.
Help! Go get someone! There's been a shooting!
That would hurt so bad. I highly recommend checking it out. It's pretty good. You could probably find it super duper cheap nowadays. They've re-released it like hell, I don't know, 4 times.
Hello? Anybody?
This is the this one, the definitive series, has all the DLC, everything bundled up into one nice little package.
No ladder. I'm not getting up there anyway. This leg the way it is. Anybody up there? Help!
What is that?
Fill one of those teacups with some bourbon if I could.
Oh, the voice actor for Lee, he's so good. Like I really enjoy. I can't remember his name anymore, but definitely a great voice actor. This is one of my favorite lines right here.
Hello? Anybody home? I need a little help.
Alright, it's right here.
Hello?
Nope.
There's something going on.
This is where he tries to go in.
Coming in. Don't shoot, okay?
That's so me. So a lot of the gameplay pretty much consists of somewhat simple puzzles, lots of dialogue choices,
Not an intruder.
some moral choices. Oh wow, that living room looks amazing in this new style.
More help than I do.
I actually think his beard looks a lot more authentic too. It's definitely a gorgeous game.
It's fake. Damn.
Damn.
Maybe there's something on there.
3 new messages. Message 1, left at 5:43 p.m.
Hey, Sandra, this is Diana. We're still in Savannah. Ed had a little incident with some crazy guy near the hotel, so we had to get him back to the ER and have it checked out. Anyway, he's not feeling well enough to drive back tonight, so we're staying an extra day. Thanks so much for looking after Clementine, and I promise we'll be back in time before your spring break.
Message 2, left at 11:19 p.m.
Oh my God, finally. I don't know if you tried to reach us. All the calls are getting dropped. They're not letting us leave and aren't telling us anything about Atlanta. Please, please, just leave the city and take Clementine with you back to Murrieta. I've got to get back to the hospital. Please let me know that you're safe.
Message 3, left at 6:51 a.m.
Clementine, baby. If you can hear this, call the police. That's 911. We love you. We love you. We love you.
Daddy?
Huh?
Oh, there it is.
Hello?
You need to be quiet.
Who is this?
I'm Clementine. This is my house.
Hi, Clementine. I'm Lee.
You're not my daddy.
No, I'm not. Where are your parents?
They took a trip and left me with Sandra. They're in Savannah, I think, where the boats are.
Are you safe?
I'm outside of my treehouse. They can't get in.
That's smart.
See? Can you see me? I can see you through the window.
No dual parents out there? Hire this babysitter. It's hammer time. Oh, I probably should mention, this might get a little gory at times. So if you're not, into watching that kind of stuff, this might not be the stream for you. But, yeah. I forgot about that.
Hi there.
Did you kill it?
Yes.
It's okay. I think she was a monster.
I think so too. You've been all by yourself through this?
Yeah, I want my parents to come home now.
I think that might be a little while, you know?
Oh,
Look, I don't know what happened, but I'll look after you until then.
what should we do now?
If it was me, I would probably go while it's during the light, because, in the dark, it's harder to see things, so I always look for help before it gets dark.
We need to find help before it gets dark.
Yeah, it's
Copycat.
not safe at night.
Let's go. Stay close to me.
Now, there's a couple of optional things I actually missed in that, in the house there. Like, you can turn on the TV, and the TV says, like, no service or signal. I think there's another family photo, or there's some of, Sandra, the babysitter, some of her belongings are there, I believe. So. This is one of those games where certain events trigger certain, or trigger the story along and stuff. It's kind of fun to explore. Kind of fun to also, do at least 2 playthroughs or whatever.
Oh, man.
I ain't never getting home to Mama at this rate.
This sucks.
Oh, it's hot this night.
What's the matter?
Should I stay?
What?
I don't want to sleep in the treehouse tonight, but I don't know if I should leave. What if my parents come home?
I won't leave you alone.
Well, let's go somewhere safe that's close, okay?
That's a good idea, actually. I did not think of that. Let's see. Audio? Nope. It's gotta be gameplay. There we go.
Good idea. Hey, man!
Holy shit.
Oh, what the heck? Alright, let's try this again. Oh, because I didn't push up a lie. That might, work.
Don't eat us!
There we
Not
go.
gonna hurt you.
Yeah. Thought for a second you and the little one were both gonna give us the chomp.
Do you know what the hell this is?
No idea. So you've seen them then?
You could say that.
I'm Sean. Sean Green.
Lee, this is Clementine.
I'm Chet.
We shouldn't be out in the open like this. How
Hey,
about you
go
help
for
us
it if
clear the
you'd
way
like,
and take you and your daughter out of
thank
here
you.
and down to my family's farm. It should be safer there.
I'm not her dad. I'm... her babysitter. Her parents are out of town.
Let's get going.
The more the
Scaring
merrier,
people
I
to
always
home
say.
is a mistake.
What do you want to do?
The monster's coming. You gotta go.
Lee, quick, let's go.
Push. I think it's strange that they make this a, those quick time events where you have to rapidly tap X. It just seems kind of strange. I have to.
As babysitters go, I'd say your parents owe you a tip.
Now, that choice is always really hard for me because it's like, if you just said I'm just some guy, it would be kind of weird. Like, hey, you're just some guy, just happen to find this little girl. And if you say a neighbor, I guess a neighbor is kind of safer to a degree, but it's still not true. If you say a babysitter, it's kind of presumptive, but I feel like it's the safest option. I don't remember how old Clementine is in this season. However, we'll find out in a little bit. Thank you for sharing it. Appreciate it.
Hey, Sean, I'm gonna run on home. My mama's gonna be in a snit.
No sweat, man. I'll catch you tomorrow night.
It was nice to meet you both.
Thank God you're okay.
I was worried it'd be bad here, too.
Been quiet as usual the past couple days. Old Brecken down the way thinks his mare's gone lame, but that ain't nothing new.
I wouldn't have made it back without Chet.
Well, I'm glad you took him with you then. You've brought a couple guests.
Your boy's a lifesaver.
Glad he could be a help to somebody. So it's just you and your daughter, then?
Oh, not his daughter. He's the babysitter.
Honey, do you know this man?
Yes.
Okay, then. Well, looks like you hurt your leg pretty bad there.
Yeah, it's not doing so good.
I can help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. You, take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is swollen to hell.
Could be worse.
That's what it sounds like. Seems like things got awful bad in the cities. What did you say your name was?
It's Lee.
Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green. How'd this happen?
Car accident.
That's so. Where were you headed before the car accident?
Oh, you know, just to jail.
I was getting out of Atlanta.
The news says stay.
Yeah, well, that's a mistake. We hit a guy. One of those things you've been hearing about. On the road.
Who are you with? The girl?
You're a police officer.
I was with a police
Screw it.
officer.
Why not?
He was giving me a ride.
He was giving me
Awful
a ride.
nice of him.
I'm an awful nice guy.
House is full up with mine. We got another displaced family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there, and we're done here. I didn't catch your name, darling.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
I'm looking after her until we find her parents.
Hey, Dad. So I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know what you saw on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious shit hitting the fan. I don't think anyone knows how big it is yet.
Your son's right. You're gonna want to fortify this place.
Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm serious. Lee, come on. Tell him what you saw out there, man.
I saw a cop come back from the dead.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
Lee and those folks in the barn can help out in the morning. We gotta do it. Really.
I already said okay. Well, I'm all done here. It should start to feel better tomorrow.
Thanks.
One doesn't go down, you're probably dealing with an infection.
What do we do then?
They'll probably just have to shoot you. We'll clean it, redress it, and you'll be fine.
Okay, that'd be preferable.
There's blankets and such in the barn. We'll be seeing you bright and early. Come tomorrow, which way you think you're headed?
Towards Macon, I suppose. All right, then.
It smells like...
You know.
Manure.
manure? Like when a horse plops?
Just like that.
I missed my mom and dad.
I bet, Clem.
How far is Savannah?
Pretty far.
Oh, okay.
I love you, baby.
Hey, get up.
I'm itchy.
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
I'm, not her dad. Name's Lee.
I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're in the middle of a fence. There's a tractor and everything.
We better get going, or we won't hear the end of it. That's my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though.
Doc?
Yeah, nothing bothers him. Like water off a duck's back, you know?
That's a valuable trait lately.
No kidding. But frankly, I think it's because he's dumb as a bag of hammers.
Dad!
But he makes up for it with enthusiasm. The word is you were on your way to Macon.
Our family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
Maybe. We'll see how things shake out with this Herschel guy.
Good luck with that. He's a hard ass. Honey, Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On the tractor? Cool!
Duck and I will hop to it.
I can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
Hey there, girls. So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale. Like Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that you do, Lee?
I used to teach up at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. It can't stay like this.
No, I used to. I was let go a little while back.
That's too bad. Well, I hear people always clamor back to college after a big disaster. People don't want to die ignorant, I guess.
How did you handle getting through the city?
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just passed people. Over some, just...
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anymore.
I want to go home tomorrow, but even then I can't take away the things Doc went through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
Anybody in their right mind would. Families and barbecues and beers with good friends.
All of those things.
Those are the things we live for, right? With those gone, what's the point? You two actually look relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how was that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah. So, you're good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
Back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
So again, a lot of this is just between the fights and the action scenes, just more, you know, getting to know the characters and
hey there,
all
Kenny.
that.
Need any help?
No, I think I got it. Do you need any help?
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
Nah, no kids.
Would've liked one then.
You know. So what's your family's plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out. Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat?
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Katya wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
How's your son doing?
Good, I think. Katya's got a sister up in Memphis. We were coming back from visiting her. We were in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and... Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Herschel's, but... We're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna faze us.
See you.
Alright, let's go check on Duck and Sean. Should be... Whoa, that was weird. Go around the tree. There we go.
How you doing, Duck?
Good. I'm gonna drive the tractor. I'm the foreman. Lift with your back, Sean.
Would have made that little awkward situation a lot easier, that's for sure.
That'd be great. If you could cut those 2 guys to length, that'd sure speed things up.
Be the best superpower to have during a zombie apocalypse. Just walk through the zombies.
My dad doesn't know how bad it is.
No, he doesn't.
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid. A boy. Just shot him right in the face.
Damn.
Oh shit, Dan. He didn't even hesitate. He just turned, put the barrel of the gun right between the kid's eyes, and pulled the trigger. You don't see things like that. It's not like in the movies.
They don't fall like you think.
Did you have to do it?
Do what?
Kill. Have you had to off one yet?
Oh, I had to shoot one.
I could shoot one. Maybe. If it were far away. I'm just glad we're getting this fence built. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there. How about yours? How's your family?
My brother and parents are in Macon. I hope.
Oh man, I hope so too. Maybe it's not too bad there. That's probably all I need cut for now. Thanks.
He cut that so wrong. He was cutting towards himself.
No problem, Lee. Couldn't leave you behind. Anyway, when you see my dad around, he might want some help in the barn.
Speak of the devil. Another thing I should probably mention is the game is actually based off the comic, not the actual TV show. So that's why Herschel looks the way he does and Sean looks the way he does. And we'll get a couple of us, but yeah, if you've seen the TV show.
How'd you get out of Atlanta?
I got a ride and then I was in a wreck. I walked until your boy.
I still watch the TV show actually.
Well, no worse for wear.
It's a lot different than what it used to be, but
a nice plot of land.
It's a lot different. It deviates a lot from the comic as well, but I haven't read the comic at all.
I would have told you that you were full of crap. Never was a plan having a place like this. It was in the family, and I guess so was I. Family's important. It's all that matters. You agree with that?
Was brought up to, yes.
Where's your family now? Parents? Wife? Girlfriend?
My parents are in Macon with my brother.
Well, I hope they're all right. Now you've got this little girl to take care of. Clementine, is it? You just stumbled up on her?
Quite literally.
Yeah, I was looking for help in her house.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Sure.
I don't know who you are or what you did. Let's say things don't get better back in the cities, or they get worse before they do. You're gonna have to depend on the honesty of strangers if you're gonna make it. And if those same people get to questioning yours, you're gonna be in trouble. But at least you have the common sense to listen to a man giving you advice.
No! I'll get my gun!
Alright, so in this particular instance, we have to make a choice between the boy, Duck, or Sean. Now, I'm going to ruin this one for you, spoiler-wise, because one, it doesn't really matter in the long run, and two, it's kind of, it just doesn't matter. So if you save Sean, the older boy, it turns out you can't save him. His leg's stuck behind the fence, and he can't just pull him out. Yeah. But you can save Duck, and so really the only difference here is that if you try to save Sean first, Kenny, Duck's dad, is a little offended. Obviously, So we're just going to go ahead and save Duck, because make that relationship a little easier.
I got you. Now, Sean.
Get this tractor off of me! Please, help me, please!
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm sorry.
Sorry? Your son is alive. You don't get to be sorry. And you didn't even try to help.
I was worried about the boy.
But you weren't worried about that. Please, just go. Get out and never come back.
You've got that ride to Macon if you want it. Well, this is as far as we're going.
And it's far enough.
Look!
Hey there! You friendly? Truck's run out of gas. Fuck!
Not that friendly.
We're trapped! Run!
We can't take risks like this. And we can't just let people die, either. When I say that door stays shut no matter what, I fucking mean it. We don't know who these people are. They could be dangerous.
Worse, they could have let them right to us.
Where the hell is your humanity? They would have died out there.
And we let them.
We have kids with us.
I see one little girl.
What is it?
I have to pee.
I'd go out there again in a second.
I bet you would. You're a dumb, careless
Now, this is
kid.
actually
I
a tough
would
choice
too.
right here, because, she's like, hey, I have to go to the bathroom. You could just say, just go, And it does sound kind of rude, you know, just like, just go, well, just, you know, leave me alone. Or you could say, in a minute, and, I mean, have you ever met a kid with patience? Just saying. And they don't want to wait. I mean, obviously, she has a good reason to not want to wait. But, so either way, I always say just go.
They've got kids, Lily.
Those things outside don't care.
Maybe you should go join them then. You'll have something in common. God damn it, Lily. You have to control these people.
Carly and Glenn just ran out there.
I don't give a flying fuck. We're in a war zone.
She's not wrong. They took a risk.
Yes, we did.
And we appreciate it. Now let's settle down.
Holy shit. Son of a bitch. One of them is bitten.
He wasn't bitten.
Hell, he wasn't. We have to end this now. Over my dead body, we'll dig one hole.
No, I'm cleaning him up. There's no bite. He's fine.
Don't you fucking people get it? We've already seen this happen. We let someone with a bite stay in, and we all end up bitten. Shut up. We gotta throw him out, or smash his head in.
Kenny, stop him!
Hey, what do we do about this guy?
Dad, it's just a boy. It's...
Lily, I'll handle this.
It's either him or your son. I say it's him.
Hell yeah.
Out on his ass with those things.
Everyone chill the fuck out! Nobody is doing anything.
Shut up, Lily. And you, shut the fuck up. They will find us, and they will get in here, and none of this will fucking matter. But right now, we're about to be trapped in here with one of those things. What the hell are you talking about? He's bitten! That's how you turn!
He's not bitten. Please stop this. It's upsetting him.
Oh, I'm upsetting him. Upsetting is getting eaten alive.
Dad, we get it. It's a big deal.
Do you? You're not fucking acting like it.
Sit down. That's it.
You're gonna whoop me? You and what homo parade? This one. That's good. Little boy, before you eat your mommy, you can watch your dad get his nose broken. I'm gonna kill him, Cat. Just worry about Duck.
Lee!
Yeah?
There's someone in there.
It's just locked. Key's behind the counter. Probably.
Hey, I'm not the bad guy here. I'm just looking out for my daughter.
No, you're just the guy arguing for killing a kid.
He's covered in muck. She'll find the bite. Watch.
She won't.
And if she does, the first thing he'll do is sink his teeth into his mom's face. Then, once she's dead, he'll probably pounce on your little girl. She'll turn fast. And then, there'll be 3. And that, boy, is the ball game.
Then we deal with it then. But right now, we're just freaking everybody out.
Then get ready to deal with it, because that boy is bitten.
Not gonna happen.
It is. And we're tossing him out now!
No! You don't touch that boy! You don't touch anybody! I've got a little girl I'm trying to protect in here, too. You want to get violent, you old fuck? Well, come on! You better have a plan to kill me, though, because it's me before anyone else in here!
Jesus!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch! Man.
You okay?
Just great, thanks.
Guys?
Everybody down. Stay quiet.
They're gonna get in. Shut up.
Is that the military?
I don't know.
Thank God for whatever it is.
We almost died because of this bitch and Richie Triggerfinger. That was stupid. That was... Shut up.
I did try to get him to calm down.
Can it, asshole. It's his heart.
My pills.
Nitroglycerin pills?
Yes, we're out. We've been trying to get into the pharmacy since we got here. Please try to get in there. Behind the counter where the pills are.
There's probably another entrance. Maybe through the office.
How do you know that's an office?
Educated guess.
Doesn't matter. We
But it's
need
not.
nitroglycerin pills. Please get in there. I'll keep an eye on my dad.
Everyone else should get comfy and look for anything useful. We could be in here a while.
I'm starting to think this drugstore isn't a permanent solution.
You're right. This ain't exactly Fort Knox.
What do you suggest?
We need as much gas as possible so we can all get out of downtown Macon. Fast.
Agreed.
And I'll head out and get gas. There's a motel not too far from here, out towards the end of Peachtree. I'll work my way towards it and then loop back, siphoning what I can.
Damn, that'd be great.
Well, it's gotta get done. Plus, I'm quick, and I know Macon.
Local?
Born and raised.
If you're gonna do that, here's a walkie-talkie if you get in a tight spot. Hopefully, you won't need it.
Cool.
Clementine's got the other one. Check in with her and get back here as soon as you can.
You. What's your name?
It's Lily. My dad's Larry.
Keep a good eye on him. These boys will work on getting you your medicine.
That's right.
And you keep an eye on that front door. You're our lookout.
It's Doug. You got it.
And I'm Carly.
Okay, Carly. You'll shift in with Doug when he needs it. For now, get some rest. You're a good shot, and I'd like to keep it that way.
You got it, boss.
Now get him those pills.
Alrighty, after all that drama. So, we've arrived at Lee's parents' drugstore, where, you know, this band of survivors. So let's go through the characters real quick. The guy with the hat, his name is Glenn. You'll recognize him probably from the TV show and from the comic. Rick Grimes actually meets him, and this actually takes place a little bit before Rick Grimes meets Glenn in the middle of Atlanta. So that's pretty neat nod, and I actually think he looks a lot like his comic book interpretation and the TV show interpretation. He's probably one of the only people that actually do. So that's kind of a nice nod.
It's not damaged. Man, this place didn't get looted.
The old guy, and you'll learn pretty quick that I don't like him.
Looks like nobody
His
got a
name is
chance to
Larry.
donate anything
He's a
before
real
this all
asshole.
went down. Central High-Tech State. Paper's a week old. Feels like years.
He's really very brash. He's, you know, my way or the highway kind of person, etc., etc. There's a couple things you could do in this drugstore. You could pick up batteries. You can go back and look at the office that Lee mentioned earlier. You can look at postcards. You can feed the kids, which
No, I'm sorry to hear your
helps your bond with them a little bit better. Sorry your loved one got eaten by a zombie card. Let's see.
We can't let anything happen to Ducky.
I know, hon.
It's not much, but here. For the board.
Oh, thanks, Lee. He appreciates it.
That's sweet, Lee. We just need to get back to Fort Lauderdale.
We'll do our damnedest.
So let's see. We're probably supposed to, you know, go through the motions of talking to everybody, kind of seeing how everybody feels and what the overall situation is. But we're gonna feed the kids first. Oh, there is another thing we could do where we pick up batteries for Carly, the reporter,
You go.
the girl with the gun.
Of course.
And she, well, let's just say she doesn't know how batteries work. It's kind of a running joke throughout this first season. It's pretty funny either way. You'll see in a second. Here, I'll show you.
Here, I've been finding some stuff to eat.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
Are you sure your girl doesn't need it?
She's good. I've been trying to keep her fed and watered.
You're a good caretaker.
Thanks. You're a pretty good shot.
Well, you don't fuck with a reporter, especially one that's 3 days out from her last cup of coffee.
What are you messing around with there?
A radio. I can't get it to work, though.
Here, let me have a look.
Let's see. So, to do this, you gotta flip it around. Gotta open the battery thing, and then she's like, oh, there's no batteries
There are no batteries in this thing.
What now?
You know that there are no batteries in that thing.
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah. No.
I can try to find some. Needs two.
Thanks. I wouldn't even really know what to look for.
Probably a battery. I mean, you know. This is one of those little things in the game. It's just like, how do you, you know.
Try to get some rest, hon.
I think there's two of them, and I don't remember where they. Oh, no. Yeah, that's right. The other one's by Clementine.
This battery should fit the radio.
Great, thanks.
And here's another one.
Should be able to get it to work now.
Alright, now I'll see if she got to work.
It's still not working?
Yeah, I can't figure it out.
Let me have a look at that thing.
Go ahead.
See, at this point I would have just done it myself, but hey, you know. Turns out she has them flipped around the wrong way. I think that's the right way.
As the unknown affliction continues to spread
He
unchecked,
fixed it.
the estimated death toll continues to skyrocket.
Genius.
WABE urges you to stay indoors and avoid any contact with individuals you suspect may have been exposed.
The station is okay.
In the event of a full... my producer's telling me we have to get off the air.
Steve.
WABE wishes you and your loved one... God bless you all.
Hey, Lee. Really gave that old man hell.
Yeah. We got pushed, you know?
You don't have to tell me. I was ready to tear the man's head off. Anyway, we, Kat and I, appreciate your support.
Thank you, Lee.
What's the plan?
Hang tight, I suppose. Seems pretty dangerous out there, so we ought to wait for things to clear up.
You said your family was from here in Macon?
That's right.
Where are they? Should we go looking for them?
They, own this place. They're gone.
Oh, sweetie.
Kat.
They were good people. I wasn't around much, but yeah, they're dead. Are you guys all right?
We're just fine, considering.
How about you, Duck?
We've all been through a lot.
How's Duck doing?
He's okay. It was just a shock.
We're lucky as hell nobody got nabbed on the way in here.
No kidding.
How's she doing?
How should I know?
She's good, I think.
She's a tough one right there.
She's just a little girl, Ken.
What were you saying, Lee? She spent days surviving on her own?
That's right.
Not just any little girl can do that. Lee, you got a second?
Sure.
Back on Herschel's farm.
Yeah.
We didn't even try to save him. That blood is on our hands, you know?
It happened pretty fast.
I guess. But I can't stop seeing him in my head.
We can't kill ourselves over
We killed that boy. We could have saved him together.
We did what we could. Bad things happen. We didn't make a choice to kill John. You think you do when you look back on it. But in a moment, when things are really out of control, you don't have any choice.
I guess.
I kind of see it from Lee's perspective too, you know?
Try to let it go.
You can only do so much with so little time. Alright, we'll go talk to Lily and Larry.
It's not much, but here.
You sure?
Yeah. You're under quite a bit of stress.
Thanks. That's, really sweet.
Don't mention it. How's he doing?
I'm not sure I got your name.
It's Lee.
Lily. My dad's Larry. I was just doing what I had to earlier.
Everyone was.
Now his heart's acting up again and I'm powerless to do anything. And that violence before with my dad, that didn't help.
What's wrong with him?
He's got a heart condition. He takes nitroglycerin tablets pretty regularly. I've seen a few bad attacks that he couldn't get over and needed to go to the hospital.
Yeah, that's not really an option right now.
I'm just trying to keep him relaxed.
He's got a temper.
Ah, fuck you.
Yeah, he doesn't mean it.
Exhibit A.
It's just that...
Yeah?
We've got kids here. Family.
He and I are a family.
I'm just saying some people can't handle a temper like that. Hell, barely seems like you can.
It's just his way. Don't make him the reason everything's screwed. Where's her mom?
Savannah, I think.
Oh, you guys aren't together.
Oh, no, I'm not her dad. I found her in a house when getting out of Atlanta. She's been surviving by herself. I think the girl's parents didn't make it.
Oh.
I heard an answering message. They were in Savannah. She was home with a sitter. It wasn't good.
Well, she's lucky to have you.
You're from here?
I work at Warner Robins, the Air Force Base.
Yeah, I know it. Pilot?
Nah, just I deal with a bunch of shitheads and bureaucrats all day. Sometimes a plane, if I'm lucky. You?
I work up at UGA. Was anyone here when you guys got here?
No, this place was pretty wrecked. We pulled a couple of bodies out of the office. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Did you know anybody here?
Yeah, the owners, we were close.
I'm sorry. We found an older couple in the office. Dad hauled them out in case they weren't really dead.
What do you think about all this?
What is there to think? The dead are up, walking around, eating people, and turning them into more of them. I mean, Jesus.
We need to stick together and get through this.
I'm gonna get back to him.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. This is a very story-driven game, so I apologize for the kind of lack of action right now.
Hey there.
Hi.
Can I get you anything?
I'm okay. Maybe I'm a little hungry.
Still, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't much.
I know, Clem. I'll see if I can find something else for you. Any word from Glenn?
Nothing. Is he okay?
Yeah, I think so. You're doing a good job. So,
Are you okay?
What? Yeah, I'm fine. I just, I'm good.
That's good.
Yeah, I think so. Being good is good, despite the circumstances.
Yep.
Well, sit tight.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's see. I don't remember specifically what we're supposed to do storyline-wise, in order, so we're just gonna wing it.
I can't think about them in here.
Man, that room looks so much better. With this new style. I'm really enjoying this new art style. It makes the game look like a whole, well, not a whole new game, but you know, things pop out like that door. It did not have that whole black outline right there. That's really nice. Actually, you know what? Let's just.
My parents came in here hoping to survive, but it looks like one of them was hurt. I wonder if it was my dad. Trying to be a hero, maybe. Or a protector, at least.
Find anything?
It's a photo of the family who own this place. Might help us track down the keys to the office.
I know who you are. You're Lee Everett. You're a professor at Athens who killed a state senator who was sleeping with your wife. This is your parents' store. Folks around town know the owner's son got himself a life sentence, but I'm a reporter for WABE in Atlanta. I paid attention to that trial. Maybe you're a murderer, but I don't really care. Frankly, that's a skill that might come in handy. Did you tell anyone out there who you were, or that you were tied to this place?
The world is ending out there. Who cares who I am?
If you don't think people will find any reason to turn on you, especially when the shit hits the fan, you're insane.
Whatever.
You seem like an okay guy, and the last thing we need is drama out there. You've got this little girl to take care of, and look, don't make me wrong on this.
I don't plan to.
Good, because if this lasts longer than a few days, and you're a detriment to the group, then we'd have a problem.
I hear you.
I'll just keep it to myself.
Thanks.
Don't worry about it.
Luckily, there's nothing I need in here.
Alright, so remember we're supposed to get to the back office to help Larry get some medicine. So we're gonna move the OSHA violation right here. The pallet. That's still an OSHA violation, but okay.
What's that?
This was my dad's cane. He'd zip around here on it from time to time.
Was he sick?
Nah, he was okay. I actually saw him whoop shoplifters with it. This cane's protected this place better than any guard dog ever could. Plus, he knew how to make it look cool. Like you when you had it.
My dad gave it to me.
See, dads are smart like that. Better get this door clear, huh?
Can I help?
Sure. Here we go. Watch your fingers in the drawers. How are you doing?
Yeah, it's not that heavy.
How about with everything outside?
It's not good.
No, it's not.
But I think it'll be okay.
Okay, here we go.
It's definitely one good thing about playing that she has a very positive outlook.
Do you have kids?
It's good for a kid in that kind of situation, I think.
You don't have a family?
What do your parents do?
My mom is a doctor, and my dad is an engineer.
Those are good jobs.
What's your job?
I teach history and writing and things like that.
Like, social studies?
Yeah, like that.
You didn't answer my question.
All right, a little further.
Why don't you want to talk about your family? Do they, like, hate you?
I hope not. It's just complicated, that's all.
Why?
It just is.
But you love them, right?
Yeah, of course. Look, my family's gone, and I just wish things would have been different.
Yeah.
I got into some trouble, and I didn't talk to them for a while. This used to be their store. But let's just keep that between you and me, okay?
Okay, because of the trouble?
Yeah, that's right. Now, let's get this done.
Ow!
Are you okay?
I hurt my finger.
Is it bleeding?
A little.
I'll find you a bandage. Let's have a look at that finger. Now,
It hurt.
let's see if we can do something about it. Does it hurt when I do this?
A little. Not too much.
You sure?
Yeah.
Let's get this cut covered up.
Yes, please.
It's locked. We need to track down the keys if we're gonna help Larry.
Lee?
Yeah?
What if my parents come home and I'm not there?
This is like one of the hardest
Lee.
lies I think I would ever have to tell a kid. Possibly, the
I asked
person
you
in
a
me,
question.
I would want to tell them I don't think they will, but at the same time, she's a child, so, and we don't know for sure if they're dead or not, so I always say they'll find us.
Don't worry.
Yeah, okay.
Kind of a,
We should keep a lookout.
terrible
I've got my
lie,
walkie-talkie in
we don't
case
know
they
for sure.
try that way.
Stay close to me until then, okay?
Personally, I'm not going to give any spoilers or anything, so.
Wanna head back into the drugstore with me?
Okay. Lee?
Yeah?
You're not bad, right?
Why are you asking me that?
That lady said you killed someone. Was that because he was one of the things trying to eat you?
I honestly tell her the truth.
No, he wasn't.
Oh. Was he
I'll explain in a
bad?
second. He was.
So the reason why I tell her the truth is because I believe, I had a feeling that she would probably later on see me kill a normal human being. So,
Hey there.
it'd
This
just
is
be better
Glenn,
to,
and I'm kinda in a jam here.
not lighter in that aspect.
Little girl, if you're there, can you put your daddy on the phone? Or on the talkie or whatever?
This is Lee. What's up?
So, I'm down at that motor inn, and, well, I'm stuck.
Stuck?
Yeah, I saw a chance to get some supplies for the group, and a bunch of the Roman ones got the jump on me. I'm hiding over here, but they won't leave.
What's up?
Glenn's trapped down at the motor inn. Hey, Glenn. We're gonna talk it over and send a group to come get you, all right?
Awesome. I'll sit tight till then.
Sounds good. I'm gonna hold on to this until we get Glenn back, okay? I'll take good care of it.
What do you think?
I think Doug's not great around zombies. You got your family here. I'll take Carly and her dead eye down to the motor inn, get Glenn, and get back here as fast as I can.
If that's what you want to do.
Somebody's got to.
Yeah, I'm in.
Good. Doesn't sound too bad there right now.
Let me know as soon as you want to head out. I could use a jog.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and head down to the motor inn and...
Hey there. You ready to head out?
You got it. You?
Yeah.
Let's go.
So we'll have a little bit of a action sequence here. I think pretty much. I mean, this episode's really like a lot more drawn out, but then again, they kind of have to introduce the characters and introduce the setup.
Did you see that?
Sure did. You ready to shoot?
Guys! Oh, man, I'm glad you're here.
Jesus, Glenn.
Right then wasn't so hard.
Can we get out of here before any of these things notice us?
Not yet. There's a survivor trapped up there.
No way. We gotta go, now.
Listen, I was out here looking for gas, and then, up there in the corner room, I heard crying coming from inside.
Who is it?
It's a girl. We talked and she got frightened. I was trying to get in and help her, and she started yelling and saying I was bitten. I tried to convince her I wasn't, and that's when all these guys came out of the forest. A couple almost got me, and I ended up hiding in the ice machine.
Lucky you. Now let's go.
Can't just leave her.
Damn right we can.
You guys are suicidal. Over a girl.
I'm saving her, with or without you.
Think about if it was you.
Fine. Let's go save Glenn's damsel in distress.
Alright, so this is kind of a stealthy situation. Man. It actually took me a little bit to figure out whenever I first did it. And it's probably going to take me a little bit now, too, because like I said, I haven't played this in a while.
How hard it's gonna be to get her out of that room.
Yeah, it's boarded up.
So we have to kill every one of them in here. Quietly. Noise attracts these things. Now let's have a look around.
We're a little naked out here, except for Carly's gun, and we can't use that much.
Okay. So I do remember at some point we get like a screwdriver or something. Let's see.
I wonder if there's anything in the pickup.
Now, again, we can't break the glass. So
We can do something with that car, I bet. If it weren't for that fella lurking near the front.
maybe it's in the back of the truck. Nope. I don't remember. Actually, here. Let's see.
Ow! Hey, man, that drew some attention. Be careful.
I know what I'm looking for. It's supposed to be like a pillow or something. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Actually, you know what? I think I remember what it is. It's whenever you... Yep. It's right there.
Good luck smothering them to death.
That's not really what I have in mind.
Alright, now, with the pillow, we gotta run back over here. And then he's going to have her shoot the zombie with the pillow.
Get out your gun.
What the noise?
Just follow my lead. Stay right behind me.
That was sick.
Now that's a spark plug, and this is something that I just don't really believe, and you'll understand in a second.
Spark plug. You should hold on to that. Could come in handy.
So apparently, if you throw a spark plug into a window, it'll shatter it quietly. I don't know if that's true or not.
Wait. Let me see the spark plug. The porcelain inside these things turns car windows to tissue paper.
I don't know if that's true or not, but how do I know? Alright, now this gets us our weapon.
That could scramble a brain pretty good.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
So, with the screwdriver, we gotta walk all the way back over. And then be sure to go by the RV again. And then we gotta get the zombie's attention. And then when he gets close enough... Just magically pull out a 2x4 out of nowhere.
Nice.
Thanks for having my back.
For sure. Awesome!
Alrighty. Now the real fun begins.
Dude, where'd your weapon go?
Into that icepick-sized hole.
Holy shit. It's cool. Now we've got this.
Are you two done?
You two done?
No more.
That should help.
Why don't you guys lag behind just in case this goes to hell?
Okay, we'll be right behind you.
Sneak up on this fella and peekaboo.
Rad.
Hello in there. We're here to help.
Please just go away.
Let's go, guys.
In a minute. If you open up, we can take you somewhere safer. We've got a group in town.
No.
She's in trouble.
Miss, we're coming in.
I don't even know why I even pushed that.
You might want to break through that board first.
Yeah, thanks, Glenn.
Stop! Just stop! I'm coming out.
You're hurt.
Oh, God.
I said stay away.
We need to get you help.
It's too late for that.
Guys, she's been bitten.
What?
I told you, I said go away! I'm bit! But you wouldn't just leave.
Just calm down. You could be fine.
I won't be fine. My boyfriend was bitten. You get sick and you die, and you come back and you kill anything you can find.
You have a boyfriend?
When? I don't want that. It's not
really?
Chris.
That's all you got out of that?
Please. Just leave me. Please go.
Come with us, and we'll find you some help.
You have a gun.
So?
Can I borrow it?
What do you mean, borrow?
Give it to me. I can just, end this, and then there's no problem.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Please. I don't want to be one of them. They're satanic.
Oh, this is another tough one. Because on one hand, let me just be blunt. You don't really have a choice, or, if someone wants to commit suicide, especially a stranger, do you really have any right to tell them no? But on the other hand, being an empathetic person, you want to see people succeed and not hurt themselves and things like that. So this was kind of a tough choice for me too. But you'll see what happens.
Can't let you do that to yourself.
Then do it for me.
We need to get going.
Give it to me, please.
This is crazy.
Please, step back.
It's just 2 seconds, just one bullet, and I can be with my family, and it'll all be fine.
Miss.
Back up, please! Whoa!
Whoa, take it easy. We just want to help.
You can't.
Miss, just relax now. You need to think this through. We'll find you a doctor. It'll be okay. Let's all just... No! No!
Let's get out of here.
Shit!
Here they come! Get in!
Everyone all right?
Yeah, we had some Glenn is fine, and... Well, yeah. We're okay.
I've got a few cans of gas for your pickup in the trunk of my car.
Good to hear it.
And things back here?
Quiet. Our friend is still in and out over there. He won't survive any more stress.
The next order of business is getting those pills out of the pharmacy.
Alrighty. Now, there's one other place that we can go to that we haven't been, which is where we have to go now to talk to, what's his name? Doug, that's his name.
Heard or seen anything?
Nothing, luckily. Wanna step outside, have a look around?
I'm not suicidal yet.
No, the gate up there is closed. We can hang out in front of the store and be fine.
There's actually a reason why I did this part last, and you'll see in a minute why.
Cool, and we'll keep it down. Don't need to bring them back this way with any unnecessary noises.
Agreed.
Alright, we're reaching the hour and 30-minute mark, so yeah, I think every episode is about 2 hours long. Maybe not so much in the later seasons, but definitely a lot of good content here. There's 5 episodes in Season 1, and there's a DLC in Season 1. I think it's probably about 2 hours if you did everything in the game for it.
As far as I can tell, that's all they care about.
And if one gets you...
They eat you. And whatever's left comes back as one of them.
How the fuck?
I think it might be more than a couple days before all this gets sorted out.
Yeah, I think so too. We better keep it down out of here.
Ready. So, well, let's just...
Too bad we don't have a way to come out here and watch the news.
Would be nice to know what's going on elsewhere.
Atlanta's in rough shape, that's all I know. Man, that's a hasty fortification job over there.
Yeah, it didn't work.
That guy over there has the keys.
How can you be sure?
I found this in the office. That boy in the photo worked here. The keys being on him is as good a bet as we could make.
Yeah, I agree. Just need to figure out how to get out there and get them. It wouldn't need long, right?
Nah, just a few seconds.
Maybe there's a way to distract them and buy you some time.
I can't reach that brick. Doc, you want to get this door open?
So this padlock right here.
You've got a candle, right?
No.
Did anyone ever have it?
Look, man, there were a lot of those things trying to get in here.
And now we can't get back out onto the street.
We're also party to some egregious fire code violations.
So the only way really to break this padlock is with the axe. Which I don't know how none of the zombies hear that.
Now but distract those things. Carefully.
I can't reach that brick.
Oh, come on. Here we go. Now you want to throw the brick at the window.
Vandalism. Nice.
I've got an idea.
Oh, wait. I just remember we have to go back into the... We need a remote.
Let's head back inside.
Okay.
So some TVs in that store over there. I just remembered. So we have to go back into the office, get the remote, come back out, turn the TVs on, so Lee can go over there and search the guy. Yeah, there it is.
It's the remote to my dad's TV.
Thankfully, it's a universal remote. I can promise you that a lot of the episodes after this are a lot more action-packed. So, once we get through this, it'll be a lot better.
Go have a look around outside?
Let's have a look around.
I think they're a lot more streamlined too. There's not as much puzzles and stuff like that.
Think you can do anything with this?
You know what I could do?
What's that?
It's universal. I could program it to work with those TVs across the street. Let's just hope the power's still on.
You can just do that?
Well, I memorized all the codes when I was in AV. Let's try.
Well fucking done, Doc. All that dork nonsense might save a life.
Please say it already hasn't.
So there we go. We got the zombies' attention.
Now's the time.
Be careful.
Keep an eye out, will you? Hey, bud. I don't know what happened to Mom and Dad, but I know if you were there, you would have died for them. So, yeah. I'm gonna assume that's what happened.
Did you find them yet?
Give me a second. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I wasn't here. But knowing you were to take care of them tomorrow, that helped. There we go.
Holy crap! Run!
Should have put Fortnite on the TVs. That would have kept them distracted.
Man, that was close. But we did it. It's all that matters. I've got the keys.
Great. God, you're amazing. Let's get
I know
in
it.
there. Oh no. Shit. We gotta hurry.
Now that I don't really understand why the alarm went off when we had the keys. It would have made sense if I had used the sledgehammer, which I've never actually done. So, if you ever actually tried that on the door, let me know. But considering, I mean, does the alarm go off every time someone enters there? Because that would be annoying. But
Doc, come on, baby, time to go.
I'm gonna get the truck pulled up round back!
Do it fast. I gotta get my dad out of here.
I don't plan on dilly-dallying. Honey, take Duck into the office and barricade the living hell out of the door behind me. Glenn, when you hear me honking in the alley, start getting people out of here. You got it. Doug, Carly, and Lee, you guys make sure our defenses stay up till then. And Lee, I better take that axe in case I run into any of them on the way to my truck.
Here you go.
That door's not locked anymore. Shit! You three, get on it! I'll get back as fast as I can.
Stay away from the windows.
Hey, Lee. If we don't make it through this, you should know that I think you're a great guy.
Gee, thanks, Doug.
Doug, if we don't make it through this, you should know.
I
motion.
Are you sure?
Shit.
Oh, shit! Okay, then. Clementine, can you look for something to stick in between the handles? Something real strong, okay?
Okay.
Clementine, did you find anything?
Nothing. Wait.
The window is screwed.
I found something.
Now here's your first big choice of the game, where we'll either save Carly or Doug. And you can only save one, of course. Because remember that Doug and Sean didn't matter, really. I've done both. Well, I don't want to spoil it either way. But I always save Carly, personally.
Oh my god.
Let's go!
They got Doug. They...
You gotta move! You're not coming with this, you son of a bitch!
No!
I'm not letting somebody else get eaten today.
Especially a good friend.
Alright, so we escaped the drugstore. Wound up at this lovely motel.
Oh man, Clementine. It was so awesome.
Meanwhile, inland, Atlanta's been downgraded temporarily to an 8, with attacks and rioting being reported in all precincts.
Did you check the glove box? I swear I saw it. You never pay attention the way you read things. Can you just look at it? Everything we own would be lost if I left you alone for 5 minutes. I don't know how hard it is to keep track of things. It's not like we have much to begin with.
Hey, Glenn.
With uncountable severe emergencies in all counties, Georgia's cities and their current level of disaster are as follows. Atlanta, Stage 9 catastrophe. Augusta, Stage...
I think I need to go.
To Atlanta?
Yeah, I got friends there. And I just can't stay here knowing that they could be trapped in that city.
Sounds like nobody knows what's happening there. When we left a few days ago, could have gone either way.
I gotta take my chances.
Can you just look over it? Everything we own would be lost if I left you alone for 5 minutes. I don't know how hard it is to keep track of things. It's not like we have much to begin with. I remember when I packed them up, I said, oh, these are going to be important.
Find your friends. Be safe.
Thanks, Lee. That means a lot. I don't mean to abandon you all, but this seems like an okay setup. And I'm sure things will be back to normal around here in no time.
Let's hope.
You guys be safe.
We'll try.
You never pay attention to the way you read things. Can you just look over it? Everything we own would be lost if I left you alone for 5 minutes. I don't know how hard it is to keep track of things. It's not like we have much to begin with.
So this is where I believe he, goes off to find Rick Grimes. And the events of the comic slash TV show kind of take place. Which is pretty neat that they put that in there.
Hey, kid.
Close call back there.
Thanks for picking me up.
No problem. We have to take care of each other.
Yeah, we do.
Hey, about Clementine.
Yeah?
Earlier I said there's some stuff out there that might screw up a precious little girl like her.
You did.
Well, I still think that's true. But after what I saw today, I think between you taking care of her and her taking care of herself, you two are gonna be just fine.
Thanks, Kenny.
You got it.
Did you check the glove box? I swear I saw it earlier. You never pay attention to where you leave things. It was so awesome. SPN is sweet. Can you just look over it? Everything we own would be lost if I left you alone for 5 minutes. I don't know how hard it is to keep track of things. It's not like we have much to begin with. I remember when I packed them up, I said, oh, these are going to be important, and we will lose them, so I'll put them right in this first. So awesome. Then you had to go and move them.
Carly.
How you doing?
Weird camera angle there.
I'm okay. You know, considering.
I do, yeah.
I can't stop thinking about Doug. We couldn't have saved him, could we?
I don't think so. Happened pretty fast.
I know it's stupid. We just met. And he was such a... It's just that... I think that I liked him.
Well, I'm sure he liked you too.
You better have. Anyway, I'd rather be alone, I think.
I understand.
Wait, Lee?
What is it?
How did you choose? We both needed you. You picked me.
You never pay attention to where you leave things.
I thought you needed the help.
Ah, that makes sense.
But it wasn't a choice like that. It was just something I did. I don't know why.
I just wish we both could have made it, you know?
Me too, Carly.
'Cause you cute, girl. Nah, I actually think Carly's, good firearm skills are pretty pertinent.
The Dumatron had this minigun on his shoulder. It's all like pow, pow, pow. I thought Super Dinosaur was toast. But you know what? He wasn't. Oh, and then...
Hey, Duck, you want to cool it for a minute?
Okay, sorry.
I'm sorry, there's not a lot of kids here.
No, it's not that. It's... I got grabbed again.
I was there, though.
I fell, and my walkie-talkie broke. Glenn had the other one.
I remember when I packed them up, I said, oh, these are going to be...
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thanks. I know I need to be tough. I'm just sad. I know it doesn't make any sense, but it's how I used to talk to my mom and dad. And now they're gone. It's gone.
Maybe we can find you another one.
I'll just keep this one, I guess.
Lee, come here for a second.
Let me go deal with this.
Oh man, Clementine, another thing.
What do you want?
You like my daughter?
Her dad tried to kill me, so...
Well, he did that because he knows that Lee Everett is a convicted murderer. And so will everyone else if you go near her. You hear me? I know who you are. And I don't give a shit about what happens to you. But if anything happens to my daughter or that little girl you've got with you, you watch your ass.
Hey, Lee, do you have a second?
Man, he walked over that fast.
My dad would be dead if it weren't for you.
That guy Doug is dead because of me.
You can't be like that. You're only one man. We're lucky to have you.
I hope that's the sound of us winning this thing.
Me too.
This motor inn's pretty damn defendable. We block off the entrances with some cars, keep someone on watch. We could stay here until the military rolls through.
I actually agree with that plan.
Me too.
We got beds, we got water, and most importantly, we got light. There are worse places to call home.
Yeah, you're right. You know, guys, I think it's going to be okay.
And that's episode 1. So pretty good start, you know.
I thought we'd be fine if we survived the walkers. Never expected they'd starve us out.
I want you to have this, okay? In case you or Clementine starts feeling weak.
You don't owe me anything, Connie. How you doing, Clementine?
I'm really hungry, Lee.
We gotta get food, Lee. Soon.
Howdy, I'm Andrew St. John. We're from the St. John Dairy.
It's beautiful.
I never did thank you for saving Duck from the walkers back at Herschel's farm.
Something's coming, Lee. There's gonna be a war.
The walkers don't worry me as much as the bandits.
You fuck with us! Now we're gonna take what we want! There's too many of them!
You never liked my dad. Even back at the drugstore whenever we thought Kenny's kid was bit, you went out of your way to side against him.
This isn't happening! No more, please! No more, please! Lee, please!
Oh, I forgot that at the end of these episodes they have these choice things, which is pretty interesting. And they were kind of cool at whenever this game first came out to see what everybody chose, but I'm sure there's probably people that have played, you know, both sides or whatever. So it's pretty cool. Alright. So with that, that's the end of episode 1. I'll probably do episode 2 within a couple of days. Maybe tomorrow. We'll kind of see how work goes and stuff. I'll try to do it around the same time. So thank you for everyone that joined the stream live or will view it in the future. I'll upload this probably to YouTube. And thanks for checking out my stream.